Hey everyone, Giller at Gray Man Prepping and Camppatton Family Compound. Do an update on the indoor garden and the outdoor garden as well here real quick. So we're going to be bouncing around here doing some fun stuff, and so stick around because I got some interesting information at the very end as well. All right, so here's what the indoor garden looks like now. That's the work table. This stuff's been cleared off. I move stuff around. So let's kind of look at the first thing we come into here. Got a cucumber growing here. I actually got a fairly decent one there going on. Those got two little ones. But I don't have any more male blossoms showing to pollinate those. This is one of the tomato pots that was sitting here. I'll be putting that in the ground tomorrow. Out there, I'm gonna trim off the bottom couple branches and bury it deep because basically all the little fuzzies up there will become roots. So I'm gonna do that there. I got these here are the Mountain Princess tomatoes, and a bunch of these are gonna. This one over here is gonna go outside. These can go a little bit longer. My daughter's getting an area ready to put some of those in. So those will be going out there. That one there has some tomatoes Firman on it. I'll see if I can get around to show where those are at. Yeah, there you go. There's one of them. There's another one down there. So I got some tomatoes taking shape there. That's the same variety, and it's it got planted a little bit later. I finally got another tub brought in, and there's another one. That one will also go outside tomorrow and get planted. Some more of the Mountain Princess tomatoes going to get planted tomorrow. Let's see, before I do this one, let's go over to this one here. So this is if I get to show the name of it, there it is. It's a hot sweet pepper. They all came up at the same time, but two of them are doing a lot better than the others. Over here, the back one is the same thing as those there. The rest of these plants here are rainbow chard. So I got 7 rainbow chard in here. And over here on the other side, I got 2 rainbow chard there. I'll come back to what that one is in a minute. So up here, I can't remember what these are. These are a long green squash that has a bulb on the end, and that's where all the seeds are. So that's what these 4 here are. Those little trays in the back there, those are my daughter. She brought them over here because her boys were causing problems. So this one here is all peppers over here for her, and I'm not sure, these things here are having a hard time coming up, and so she's going to come over and check it out tomorrow. Here's another one of the Mountain Princess tomatoes here. These 2 here are, I believe they're either this one, this bit down there, that pepper there, or they are the California Wonder bell peppers. These came up separate later on after nothing was coming up. I planted something else in it, so I delicately took them out, planted them here, and they're doing better than a lot of the other ones are. These 2 here are, these are pumpkins. These here are pumpkins that are like down there. These are pumpkins down here. This tray here, these 6 are pumpkins, and that's the baby sugar pumpkins. This tray here, the squash, is that long green one again. These 6 here are with the more sharper leaves on them are the golden yellow zucchini, same ones I had last year. Here I got 6 watermelons. Here I have 11, 12, 13 cantaloupe. This in here is some Grand Rapids lettuce. I just kind of put some dirt in and dump the rest of my seeds I had and trying to germinate them in there. Grand Rapids lettuce, 11. Grand Rapids lettuce, 7 there. So most of this is going to go across the street to my daughter's garden. Her boys will eat the lettuce, straight out of the garden, but a lot of the extra will go, as she keeps it pruned back and stuff and harvesting it, will go to the chickens for helping with egg production. So these other 4 here are the California Wonders, bell peppers. And, this one here, I'm not going to open it up right now. I'm not sure if it's going to show anything in there if I get the moisture down. But on the after the live stream yesterday, I took it in there and had Mark and Tammy look at it. And, yeah, I got a bunch of lemon balm coming up there. So when that gets a little bit bigger, I'll start planting that out in front in the contained planter area in front of the house. I think that covers all the plants. I took 2 of the trees outside that were over here. They're outside now, getting ready to. Hopefully they'll start blooming like the ones outside are. But we're gonna go take a look outside here and see what else we got here. So I covered everything. Yeah. So I have 6 of these peas here. There's only 5 in here. I planted one outside already, and I'll show you where I'm going to be planting these 5 tomorrow morning. All right, so let's go outside. I'm going to start down at the far side so I have the sun at my back and not taking out the camera. These are cherries, I believe. These are the, no, this is apples. These are the apples. This is a Sweet 16 apple. I forget what that one is. I'll go look at it, but it's starting to come up here. And this one over here is even more greenery coming out on it. And this is the, Zestar apple. These next 2 are cherries, the same one. They're the same type. And this is the, Evans Valley cherry. And you can see the on there already. I've been out here cleaning up all the pumpkin and getting it out of here. I'm going to spread a bunch more over here and spread a bunch more. I'm going to spray the weeds down with some vinegar. Then I'm going to put a bunch more of the wood chips over there. So this is the other Evans Valley. This here is pear tree. And this one is the Parker. And you can see it's starting to do stuff here. And this one here, this pear here is the Summer Crisp. And it's getting ready to bust open blossoms here. These are the 2 trees I just brought out today. This is a peach. This peach here is the Alberta peach. And it's some of the blossoms are already starting to open up on it here. And this was the first one coming out green before the rest of them. I was going to do it last week, and I just got problems taking on the house there. And this one is the Red Haven peach, and you can see that's getting ready to blossom out. The 2 apricots blossomed already, and some of them are getting done with here, as you can tell. And this is the Montrose apricot, and this is the Mormon apricot or Chinese apricot, and it's already done. It's still got one blossom there, but the blossoms looks like they also. We had some heavy winds, and it looks like the blossoms stayed on the tree. So hopefully we got good pollination there. And over here is where I already planted one of the those peas. And I've already got the holes dug here for the other 5. And so we're going to let the peas grow up the lattice work here. Just to, and that'll be the only ones that the grandkids know that they can pick. It's the ones on the lattice work. Everything else, they got to have me pick it for them. But yeah, I got a lot of more work to do. I got to get out here with the vinegar and spray down all the weeds and stuff. And also bring out the hoe and get some of the weeds where they've got the weed blocker underneath, but they're just growing in the in all the wood chips here. And then I got to work on the raised planter beds there, add some more mulch to the raised planter beds, and start getting tomatoes planted in these along here. The lower ones, I'm going to do tomatoes in the lower ones, and some of the other ones down there. And yeah. Then some of these other ones, upper ones here, like this one here, I'm going to try some of the radishes I got. So yeah, I got a lot of de-weeding to do out here. Though the wind just blew all sorts of weeds in from the Indian Canal there. They never take care of their weeds at all. So, all right, so that's what's going on here on the pepper garden and the indoor garden. And so I'm going to make this for members only first, and then for a week, and they'll go out to everybody else after that. So when most of you see it, they'll already been out for a while. I've added 2 levels to each of the channels for the Camppatton Family Compound. There's the Garden Warrior channel, which is going to be mainly videos from the Staff Sergeant. And then on the Gray Man Prepping, there is the Fortress level, which has all sorts of bonuses on it as well. That basically, if you need one-on-one specific guidance and stuff, that's what that one's for. All right. So we'll see you around. Take care and get your garden going.